Fame is like a drug, and like any drug, fame has its cycles. Pop culture icon Andy Warhol, I'm sure you must have heard about him.
Of course.
He predicted that everyone would be famous for 15 minutes. In today's overstimulated and dopamine addicted world, where everyone is feeling a cognitive decline, you can reduce that to 15 seconds.
Right.
Social media has democratized fame and amplified the pervasiveness of celebrity culture. What is celebrity culture?
Celebrity culture, let me break it down in the most simplest way. It's celebrating famous lives. It's this cycle of celebrating and of discussing and also sometimes worshipping famous people. It's this crazy obsession with, or fascination with people who are famous.
Meri love lingo, love lingo, love lingo. Suddenly meri to love lingo.
Hi, this is Arsala.
Hi, this is Just Sagu, and today on Adulting Unadulterated, we are decoding fame, obsession, pop culture and behavior, and everything in between. Let's go for it. Arsala, let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite celebrity?
Right now?
Yes.
They keep changing all the time. But for the longest time, I've had fixation. I wouldn't call it a fixation. I'd call it an adoration, more likely, with the initial starts with S. Anyone can guess? S. Yeah, SRK. You're right. Yeah, but it's more of a love. I wouldn't want to say hate, love hate, because hate is a very strong word. But love and
Less love.
yeah, love and less love. I oscillate between love and less love towards him. Hey, what about you? Who's your favorite celebrity?
You just took the name. It has to be Shah Rukh Khan. And I think he is the earliest memory of what it is like to adore a celebrity. And for me, it was Shah Rukh Khan. And I was just on the cusp of becoming a teenager, and I was so obsessed with him that when I was in my boarding school, in my bunk bed, I had a poster of Shah Rukh Khan. Now, the only actor's poster I ever had, which was dangling in my bunk bed, suspended to a thread, and it was from an ad he did for Pepsi. And I think he looked super charming.
Until or unless you put a poster on your wall, that means like you're totally in it.
But coming back to something else I want to ask you. Which celebrity you once liked and don't like anymore?
That's a hard one, but that's a great question. I know there are a couple of them, but right off the bat, I would say she took a bullet to her head. She did a lot for women empowerment and girls' education. She reconstructed her life after the terrible tragedy that struck her. She survived. Malala. I loved her. I still adore her.
But
There's a slight but that's come in the way. I still love her, but the intensity has kind of weakened. And there are a lot of reasons for it. The biggest reason being that she has been a crusader for humanity. She's a humanitarian. She won the Nobel Peace Prize. And I understand sometimes when the world venerates you, they expect too much of you. But I feel she is capable, and not to say, and I'm not doing anything for the world. And sometimes I feel that maybe just the power that her voice carries, she can use it more often for whatever is happening in the world. And that's about it.
I have been a huge fan of this actress. You know, her craft, her screen presence is undeniable. And I admired how boldly she spoke and the conversations that she had. A lot of people would tiptoe around. Slowly, she lost the plot. And there was no nuance in what she was saying. So she was getting louder, but her conversation was not getting meaningful or deeper. And that's when I started slipping away as a fan.
I think I know who this is.
I love her and I respect her journey, but I do not connect with her like the way I used to, and her name is Kangana Ranaut.
I was going to say the same thing.
Great.
I do love her though.
A celebrity you never liked, but now are softening towards.
The moment that his film came out, I watched it 3 days in a row, back to back in America.
So is this person a filmmaker?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not an actor.
Okay.
I made sure that my family took me 3 days in a row to watch that film in a theater in Fresno or Sacramento in California. I don't remember that right now. And then suddenly, I think with time, I started to feel different about this human being. I started to understand that he is a gatekeeper of insiders of the industry. He doesn't let anyone from outside to penetrate that cabal.
My brain is connecting the dots.
And to me, that as an artist, and that as someone who has been given this role of making other people's dreams come true as well, because by virtue of yours coming true, you bestow that
so
power.
he's an enabler, which is a good thing.
He's an enabler, which is an amazing thing. And not to say that person is hugely successful, and I admire people for reaching wherever they do, because it's by the power of what they have. They've turned this machinery on and reached a certain position.
And now you've softened.
And I've softened now.
How did
and
that
why
happen?
have I softened? Because I saw this person in the eyes of the media coming out and performing an autopsy on himself. So anything you and I say doesn't matter, because he's done it to himself now. And that kind of vulnerability attracts me. Because if you've said everything about yourself, there's nothing left for anyone else to say.
True.
Anyone guesses?
Karan Johar.
Karan Johar. That was a good guess.
Good guess, Neeti. I was never a fan of the actress. But I really love how this actress doesn't give a damn about what people think of her. Be it shutting down nonsense in the Parliament House, or being on a panel and talking or making a point in the most unrattled conviction. Sometimes she has gone a little overboard, but I think that's the human condition. I'm talking about...
Wait.
I want to take the name. Jaya Bachchan.
And I've always liked her, you know that. I mean, the world was against her or whatever it was. But something I did find rattling and kind of frazzled me in the statement that she just made about the paparazzi. And what is the line she used? I think it was dirty pants, or...
Oh, yes. So,
What did
yeah,
she say?
that I agree with you.
Gandhi pants pehan ke.
That was very
Below the belt.
insensitive.
And that subconsciously we carry our biases and our privilege. And I think at that point of time, it just came out. Is it fair to say video killed the radio star and social media killed the movie star?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because traditional celebrities, as we all know them, were actors, actresses, actors, film directors, probably sports players, of course, have been considered celebrities. But with the implosion of social media, there has been a new array of celebrities that have popped up everywhere.
Like you mentioned, the digital revolution has democratized fame, blurring the lines between public and private lives. Clearly, the definition of celebrity has transcended, right? Now, eyeballs, if you have them, 5 seconds, 5 months, 5 decades, you are celebrity. Imagine this. Attention is equivalent to currency.
Yeah.
So that's your new money, that's your new power, and that's your new influence. Then moving on to visibility equals to status. So the more visible you are, the more likely you are going to be photographed, the more you will matter. And that will give you that status. Eyeballs is equivalent to celebrity. Eyeballs could come through virality. It could come to some scandal. It could come through meme culture or relatability. That's the thing. So you could be a singer, you could be an actor, you could be a reality TV contestant. And if you're able to have the eyeballs, the attention, the new power you are celebrity.
The word celebrity has evolved or transcended, as you said. Traditional celebrities were people who had a sense of mystery about them. But in this new age of social media, celebrities, what the audience wants from people they look up to or celebrities is full disclosure. So if I'm a fan of yours and I don't align with your political views,
I
they're
drop.
out. They're out. So there is a lot of pressure. And of course, traditional celebrities had to have an air of mystery around them because that was something that kept them going, which I think a lot of older celebrities still kind of follow, or who haven't kept up with the trend have vanished.
Social presence is defining whether you exist or you don't exist.
Do you consider a people with millions of followers a celebrity? I'm just asking.
Technically, yeah. I mean, how do you just get 1 million followers? You've built a community. People have liked you. They've followed you. They're a part of your world. So you have a tribe. Why not? That makes that person a celebrity in that capacity.
In a way, you're saying in the contemporary media landscape, attention is a form of capital.
100%.
And how you use that attention to jump higher or go higher or transcend is a power.
Absolutely.
And it's a game.
Yes. But to come back to a lot of celebrities, now when I say celebrity, I don't just mean an actor, an actress, a singer, the conventional or the traditional celebrities. I also mean an influencer from a two-tier city, a vada pav girl, a chai boy.
Like Dolly Chaiwala?
Yes, they
Yeah.
all are celebrities.
So you consider all of these people a celebrity
Yes, because
now.
they have a community. They have people following them. People love them. They connected with you. And if you connect with another person, you create a place, right? Parasocial. Like that's what we all experience. Like we all have these one-sided relationships with a celebrity, and the celebrity doesn't know you exist. So with regards to the parasocial phenomenon, the one name that comes to my mind and I recollect is Munawar Faruqi after Big Boss. So there was this intense emotional arc. And when he felt the failure, his followers, his fans,
Which
his
failure?
community, in whatever
In his
capacity, if he did through his personal journey or through some of the controversies he got pulled into, I don't have the specifics, but yeah, or through his victory, his audience or his followers felt it. So what parasocial really does is and credit goes to social media. What social media does for you is that it takes you along with that celebrity and makes you feel that the both of you are living that experience at the same time. So it gets bloody personal.
Also, I think the false sense of intimacy arises when, in the most random or facetious way, a celebrity likes your post. And then immediately you're like, oh my God, this
Yeah.
person liked my post. This is all the validation I need.
Oh my
I need
God.
all my life.
Yes.
And that immediately you think in your head, oh, we're in a relationship. This is like the celestial powers have bestowed this upon me.
Has this happened with you?
I mean, recently with our season 2, someone who I have adored all my life and pretty much is the reason I wanted to make cinema. And there are a couple of people like that. They turned me towards cinema. And she was one of them. And I don't think you guys even noticed who liked
Except for you.
Except for me. I took a screenshot, right? You know who that person is? I just love her cinema. And her son right now is... Take the name. Isn't Mira Nair. Son right now is, of course, apple of everyone's eyes, and mine too. Anyway, so Ran Momdani, yeah, but that person is Mira Nair. And it made me really happy. It made me like, yeah, this is probably why we did that episode. When did the facade of celebrity start to crumble?
It goes back to India's biggest wedding of our time, the Ambani Wedding. Something about that entire wedding, the spectacle, it was off, clearly. That's what I felt.
You mean where people, like top celebrities of our country, were like serving? Like,
Well, that also happened, but I feel like, again, social media, you guys do a brilliant job in getting us to run away from celebrities and be disenchanted by them, because what I understood from the wedding and everything that was going up on Instagram was that celebrities weren't celebrities, they were props at the wedding. And
Whoa.
usually they are the center of attention wherever they go. But in my humble opinion, I felt that they were like these side characters in somebody else's blockbuster.
whoa. You mean the Ambanis did that too in the entire.
And every single celebrity put everything on hold to be there, not for friendship or for celebration. It was visibility, it was the demand of having to be there, be seen, be photographed, be witnessed. And that's what their status.
Question to you. Would you go if you were invited?
100%. I would. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't change.
Yeah.
If I get
So
an
I do
invitation, I'm
understand-
coming.
I understand. I understand what you're trying to say. I like what you said. It reduced celebrities to props.
And mind you, paparazzis, they had a field day. Every entry, every exit, every expression was being inundated on Instagram. So we were actually privy to a circus.
A circus that we weren't invited to, because if we
That's
were
harsh, but
yeah.
you know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when the facade of the celebrity, the small cracks,
they start to show.
from that time on for me. What about you?
For me, when the facade of celebrities started to go poot, the inciting incident, I would say, there are two actually. And I'll tell you first, the first one. I think it was the pandemic. The world was grappling with an unprecedented event, and tone-deaf celebrities sitting in their mansion thought that a song was all the world needed
To heal the world.
to heal the world, to save lives. And this was, of course, the original perpetrator of this was Gal Gadot. And imagine, people are losing their lives. There are tubes coming in and out of their bodies. Families can't even be a part of saying goodbye to their loved ones. Loved ones cannot be interred. They cannot, their last rites cannot be performed. But they thought that a song sitting in their mansions is all the world needed to hear for their pain to go away. So that, to me, showed what I needed to see about these people living in these ivory towers, the Met Gala. Do you know the pricing of a ticket at the Met Gala?
No idea.
75,000 US dollars. And Anna Wintour has to approve of you being on that list. And juxtapose this with children dying in Gaza. And a celebrity was so damn tone deaf and repulsive, where I think her name is Halle Bailey, where she said at the recent Met Gala, "Let them eat cake." Do you know the referencing for that? Marie Antoinette used the same words and the French Revolution began. There's a lot that goes into making a celebrity. Manufactured aura, where there is a curated randomness that to you appears random, but it is totally curated, manufactured behind the doors.
I wouldn't judge a celebrity just because I feel that they have rehearsed what they want to say on a panel. I would give it to them for putting in the effort to being in alignment with their thought, and this is what they want to talk about, and them doing a little homework.
And I know those words are not theirs because I know they can't think so far. And maybe I'm judging them, but they are in the public eye. I will judge them. Anyone who's in the public eye will be judged. And everything is a PR activity. It's a manufactured aura. And of course, performative activism is a thing that I cannot stand. And we've spoken about this a lot.
Yeah.
That celebrities or the rich love cosplaying the poor. Any celebrity in India, you ask. और ये आप मुझे deny कर दो, आप देख लेना videos जाके. Any celebrity in India, you ask, आपका favorite खाना क्या है? दाल चावल? जो कि कईयों के होते भी हैं. राजमा चावल, खिचड़ी. 3 हो गए. Now let's reverse it to Hollywood. Hollywood में क्या कहेंगे? And a lot of Hollywood celebrities have said the same redundant thing. It's a fact of relatability also. You immediately relate to that memory that you connect with. Well, do you want to guess what Hollywood likes?
Burgers?
No, close cousin.
Say it.
Pizza. These are things that they feel will relate immediately with their
Fans.
audience, fans, world. Okay, let's be easy. Let's not be hard. It's hard to be a celebrity as well.
Absolutely, and that's why. Okay, how algorithm driven outrage affects celebrity culture. That's what happens to them, right? A scandal erupts. Your algorithm is not going to pause and ask, is it ethical? Is this true? Do we need to verify this information? They just accelerate, simply accelerate, and then it is propelled into this very provocative reaction, more or less damaging. What happens there then? Because really, I feel like sometimes Instagram can be very, very hard.
I disagree. I just need a confirmation. So it's a consciousness, right? So whatever I'm consuming, it's gonna vomit more of that. So it is gonna show me who I am as a person. So I think Instagram is consciousness, and subconsciously you are reacting to who you are, and you're seeing it in real time. It's an echo chamber.
Yeah.
So social media is just an echo chamber. So in the recent times, manufactured aura or manufactured marketing campaign that was targeted at tier 2 and 3 cities, they leveraged audience reactions and created a massive buzz where people felt that if they did not go to the theater and watch this movie, that they were missing out. FOMO, real FOMO happened. And I encountered a couple of people who told me, hey, I really want to go see that movie. I really want to go see that movie. Of course, everyone can guess that movie's name. Sayara. You know that. That was totally manufactured.
And that worked.
But it worked.
You have to give it to them.
You got to give it to them. But,
Absolutely.
But do you also understand how hard it is for celebrities also to become a celebrity? Okay. Nepo kids ke saath aasani hoti hai. Isme I think ek nepo kid tha, but I think he remained a little aloof. So which goes.
That also was a part of manufactured aura.
Of course it was. And that's the thing, that if you're in Bombay and you're connected to the film industry, you understand that. But people in tier 3 cities, they're like, बिक जाते हैं ना यार, वो तो मतलब शायद मैंने सुना है कि उनके घर में रात में कोई भूखे पेट रहता है, बट जाके दूर फिल्म देख के आते हैं. ये craziness भी है हमारे मुल्क में. You venerate them to such a degree that you lose your own semblance of equilibrium in that.
But also I think there has an element of aspiration attached to that worship. We worship gods and goddesses, and then we also worship humans. And then some of them are actors and actresses. And I feel that the fact that we worship them, it comes from the idea of wanting to be like them. Having that aspiration or having that ambition or having that dream.
I think TikTokers are bigger celebrities now because people are connecting with them in real time. The relatability factor has kind of heightened. Now, mystery to a celebrity is no longer a sellout. You have to reveal who you are. And that has become a very big part of
social media.
Social media and how you walk in the world and how you... First, it's not how you look. It's also how you talk, how your expressions, your views, they matter. And that is something that social media has done. It's made it harder for a person to stay a celebrity. Let me be very clear, because...
But it's become very hard for celebrities to stay celebrities in today's time and age. Because one slight mistake, or whatever you want to say, if there's something that you're going to say or do, you're going to be held accountable. And if it doesn't go the right way, then you're going to get cancelled. And that's why a lot of us are witnessing a lot of celebrities in India, outside India, around the world getting cancelled.
Why? How would you cancel a celebrity? Why? I mean, on what grounds would you cancel a celebrity? Like, what would they have to do that you'll be like, oh, not anymore for me. Here you go.
I think the quickest way I would judge a celebrity is if they communicate in a very aggressive tonality, be it in an interview, be it, while they're being photographed by a paparazzi team, be it at an event, be it any event, if I feel like this, or even if I have to encounter them, irrespective, I'm seeing everything on Instagram. I don't have to meet them in person, but I can gauge, and I would judge a celebrity, and they would be cancelled in my books if I felt that they had this very aggressive streak in them in their communication.
So a celebrity can't have a bad day or bad behavior.
Okay, celebrities are human. Again, I am not putting them on a pedestal that they have to be perfect and that they cannot. Happens. But if you've caught me off the cuff here and I have to think of something, for me it's clearly that
Bad
one.
manners.
Bad manners could mean many things, but yes, one of the things is this aggression of
this arrogance.
Arrogance. Actually, let me choose the word arrogance.
Yeah.
I feel arrogance is a big no. I would cancel that celebrity forever. Out. I might have liked their films or whatever they do, maybe singing or whoever they are, because we love a lot of artists. We like a lot of celebrities. We enjoy their work.
So in recent times, have you canceled someone just because you saw that they were being rude or mean or arrogant?
Anybody that comes to your mind?
I mean, I never liked him, but I did, like, I said, God, come on, just stop being whoever you are. They're like God's gift to... And I think I can sense when a person walks with that kind of energy.
I have a story. Go ahead. No, after I just remember.
Yeah, please tell me your story. I'm more
After you
interested.
go
No. I want to know your story. Come on.
With regards to celebrity arrogance, there's a memory from my childhood that I have to talk on today's podcast. There was a filmy wedding in Bombay when I was a little girl and a little kid that I was invited to. And when I say filmy wedding, imagine all the filmies at that wedding. All the Khans. All...
Kapoors,
the
Khans,
Kapoors.
the Khandan.
पूरा मतलब आपकी फिल्म फ्रेटर्निटी वहाँ पे होगी और आप एक बच्चे हो और आप वहाँ पहुँच गए हो और आपके लिए तो इट्स लाइक ये भी है वो भी है वाओ ओ माय गॉड I must have been 7 and I go and I spot a lady standing talking to a man. I recognize that lady. She is an actress from the 70s, maybe 60s, old timer. There were young people too, but for me, it was that woman I recognized. I said, hey, I know this lady. And I went up to her and I said, can I get an autograph?
Oh, sure.
So I actually...
You had the guts. Wow.
I'm a kid. I mean, nobody would reject a kid, right? But
let's hear the story.
The story flipped for me forever and I was scarred till date. But I don't believe it. I'm talking about it on this podcast. But yeah, I went up to her and I said, can I get an autograph? And like I said, she was talking to another gentleman there. And they both looked at me. And I'm like looking at her like this. And she's like, do you know my name? Do you know my name? And I'm like, go ask, go find out what's my name. And then come back to me and I'll give you an autograph.
A lesson in humility.
Okay. And I ran and I never went back to her. Like, oh my God.
Why would she do that?
And we have someone at the door.
Why would she do that?
Let's see who's at the door. That's food.
Yeah,
okay, can we close the door and go back?
Yeah.
So when that happened, I ran in the opposite direction and I never wanted to see her face again. And I was heartbroken.
Oh.
And her name is... Well, I like one of her daughters. I do. But the mother...
Oh.
It's the actress Tanuja. And Kajol. I really like her.
I love Kajol. Come on.
But come on, your mom did that to me.
A lesson in humility. So she made you sure that you never, ever approach a celebrity ever again.
Actually,
and that was a good deed. She did.
I agree with you because I want to thank her. Thank you. I will never forget you. Ever. You made sure. I will never forget you.
यार लेकिन एक बात कहना पड़ेगा, यस्टर ईयर एक्ट्रेस तनुजा मैम के लिए लेसन अच्छा था, चाहे तुम्हारे लिए थोड़ा कठिन था उस वक्त, लेकिन देखो लेसन उन्होंने कमाल क्या दिया. तुम आ तो गई हो मेरे पास, बट मेरा नाम क्या है यार. उनने अपने लिए एक हद तक सही कहा ना यार.
Now that I'm an adult, all grown up, I understand that sentiment as well.
Yeah.
But you know what? As a little girl, I was heartbroken.
I understand that.
But now I've mended my heart. And that's okay too.
Yeah, जहाँ तक celebrities की बात आती है, देखो यार एक और बात तो कहनी पड़ेगी. We all love them. Come on, they've entertained us.
I love celebrities.
Me too.
I love them, man. I mean, what's there not to love? They're working hard. They're hardworking people.
Oh yeah, they're working harder than people at 9 to 5.
I respect them.
Someone said that recently, and I couldn't find it funny. Like the most tone deaf thing I heard on television. What? Celebrities work harder than people.
Than the people who do 9 to 5 jobs.
Like, I mean, come on.
That's not even a comparison. Don't even go there.
Why would anyone like even?
No, don't even go there. Like,
yeah, celebrities are working really hard and hypnotizing you in their manufactured aura, in trying to be totally relevant, but in insidious and invidious ways. Yes, they're working very hard.
But we love celebrities.
Yeah, but we love celebrities. Hey, celebrities, come on our show, bro. Bro, babe, whatever.
No celebrities coming after this.
अरे नहीं, please आना यार, इसलिए तो हम बोल रहे हैं.
तो कोई celebrity बोलेगा हटाओ.
ऐसा बोलेगा?
क्योंकि हम
नहीं यार, आई लव सेलिब्रिटीज, मुझे तो बहुत पसंद है, बचपन से पसंद था, इसलिए मैंने बॉम्बे भी मुझे आना पड़ा, क्योंकि आना ही पड़ा सजना, आपकी वजह से हम यहाँ आए हैं. हम थोड़ी ऐसी बातें कर रहे हैं क्योंकि यार कम ऑन यार, करने भी ज़रूरी है, वरना आपको कैसा एक्सप्रेस करने का चांस मिलेगा, हमारे सामने रिबटल देने का, वो भी ज़रूरी है.
You say your side of the story.
Yeah, we're saying
we're here to listen.
मेरे साथ एक कमाल इंसिडेंट हुआ था, which I can recall. I was returning after shooting. The principal shooting of my first film was over. The Unforgettable. What a name I kept for something I don't remember anymore. But yeah, The Unforgettable. I was returning from Mauritius on a flight. Anyway, I was devastated. It had gone over budget. I don't know what we did. That usually happens to people who are returning from shooting their first film, and you still owe a lot of people a lot of money, and you're going back on that flight, and the biggest superstar was sitting next to me. I think he was shooting a film in Mauritius, and उनका भी schedule ख़त्म हुआ था, हमारा भी film की पूरी shooting ख़त्म हुई थी और हम वापसी के रास्ते में थे. This is a very important lesson that I learned retroactively. उन्होंने मुझे जो कहा था वो ये कहा था कि लहर आती है और जाती है, समंदर जो है वो अटल रहता है, हमेशा रहता है. तो कोशिश ये करो, ये तुम्हारी शुरुआत है, कि लहर की तरह मत आओ और जाओ, अटल रहो, समंदर बनो. ये एक छोटा है, तुम्हारे साथ जो भी हुआ है. I think he understood कि I was totally yeah, he is one of the greatest advice that he gave me as a stranger, although we did stay in the same hotel because we were filming in there, but I didn't meet him there, I met him here. And वो बात मुझे थोड़ी हिट हुई यार, और थोड़े मेरे साथ रही वो बात कि लहर तो आई और गई, ऐसी कितनी ज़िंदगियों में लहरें आएंगी, बट थोड़ा जूम आउट करो और समंदर बनने की कोशिश करो, तो ये जब चीज़ें हैं ये भी तुम झेल लोगी. What an intuitive man and what a brilliant human being to have given a stranger who he just was sitting next to in a plane the advice that kind of let me go beyond that flight, because I was going to give up on that flight. I was saying when returning back home, khatam, mere liye over, I'm out, mujhe nikalna hai America, I'm out of the industry, mujhe nahi jhelna bhai itni लो. पर उनके अल्फाजों ने और जिस तरह से उन्होंने उन अल्फाजों को बयां किया, आज मैं बॉम्बे में हूँ. राजेश खन्ना. Yeah. So, you know, we talk about so many things that our celebrities are doing and doing wrong, but there is an industry out there thriving like a parasite to attach itself to celebrities. Deep fakes. People out there using pictures and images of celebrities and deep faking them on pornographic actors. People do exploit celebrities as well. And sometimes a celebrity has to insulate themselves against these things.
this digital space with AI and artificial intelligence coming in play, how a content can be totally abused and remanufactured. So if it's deep fakes, like you're talking about, let's say an actor or an actress, and you clearly have changed everything about them, like pornography. Deep fakes and pornography also are a industry in itself.
Yeah.
Deep fakes is an industry.
Yeah.
Pornography is an industry, and now it's like deep fakes pornography is an industry of its own. So it is scary for
Yeah, it is very
every
scary.
celebrity out there, or for anybody out there with a social presence. How can you escape it? So a lot of celebrities are signing these contracts where, or they're ensuring
Their IP is protected.
Their IPs is protected.
Their
They're
voice,
ensuring
their image.
everything is being
Yeah.
protected so that nobody can sabotage and have a deep fake.
But that's going to be hard.
Be
hard.
it sound, voice, face, body, like everything is being insured. Everything is being taken care of.
I mean, podcasters are doing it, actors are doing it, anchors are doing it. It's like everyone is doing it. Everyone can.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be a victim of a deep fake.
Yeah,
I mean, it is bloody scary.
Yeah, it's a blackmail.
You're going to go convince the world that that's not me, and that's going to be your nightmare that you wake up to, that, hey, but that's not me, and that's the kind of...
Hey, that's not something that you would want to indulge in.
No way.
Yeah. Hey, this is December, right? We're still shooting. We're still working. It's festive season. We're a little out of wits. We've been tired. We have brain
dead,
fog.
Brain fog. And these are real
We're
things.
almost- we
But
got-
we're still doing an episode. I think this is a great opportunity to get a Love Lingo team to come on this side and indulge in something really interesting.
What's interesting? What does that mean? What's interesting? It's so vague.
It's a game.
It's a game. Is it an intense game?
It's for you to decide. And it's called the Celebrity Culture
Celebrity culture.
Courtroom.
Celebrity culture courtroom. देखो हमने इतनी खूबसूरत तरीके से पेड़ को सजाया है. और तो
It is not a Christmas tree, but that doesn't stop or hamper our desire to celebrate with our team. You look at this is effort. We've decorated our tree with some beautiful fairy lights and some beautiful bright
color
colorful
balls. Oh, bulbs.
Why?
Color balls.
Why
Color
are you
bulbs.
looking at something different in the studio? Because it's the holiday season.
Holiday edit.
From